You guys have something very important in common.
Okay.
Guess what it is?
Oh, I like playing video games on the Nintendo Switch.
Nice. Yep.
That's
Very
my...
nice.
Look at that smile! Ding, 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 ding. It's Salt's Third Wheel Dates, the Christian dating show where I, Lauren Windle, do the matching and then crash your blind date. With 3 engagements under our belts, we are feeling pretty smug. If the dates are matched, the couples will go on an all expenses, or some expenses, paid date, IRL, in real life. But if the sparks don't fly, they'll select URL, which means the viewers get a chance to drop them a message on the link or URL and ask them out. In a new edition, any pair that goes on a date that doesn't end in a relationship will still be given the URL option, so you can basically ask any of them out if you want. You're welcome.
Things I like to do for fun. I'm a big video gamer, play football, and then I play Dungeons and Dragons, so sort of tabletop role-playing games.
I do sing and dance, I do dance lessons, and I like to play on my Nintendo Switch.
This is Caleb. He's a 25-year-old data analyst from Swansea, which is the second to last Welsh city if you arrange them in alphabetical order. Wrexham's the last. Thanks for asking. And here's Rachel. She's 24 from Coventry and works as a trainee medical physicist, i.e. she's mega smart.
I think what makes me a great partner is I think I'm quite kind, like I've got quite a heart for service, and that comes across in, I think, my relationships with people.
I'm caring, I'm occasionally funny, and I give great hugs.
The characteristics I'm looking for in a partner, I'd say, is somebody obviously with a heart for Jesus, somebody who has, I was going to say a good sense of humor, but the same sense of humor as me might be a better way of phrasing it.
Someone who's kind to all, not just family and friends, and kind to animals as well, to be honest.
My biggest red flag is probably a lack of empathy.
Someone who gives off the vibe of arrogance, that they sort of think they've got it all sorted because we've all got stuff going on, and none of us are perfect. And so I don't like anyone being disingenuous like that.
My celebrity crush is probably Scarlett Johansson. I think I would go on a trip to Tokyo, and what we do, probably go to a Nintendo land.
Matt Bainton, I would love to go to a cat cafe with him and adopt a cat together. That would be a great date for me.
Well, this is a winner. I'm sorry, I just think this is a winner. They're both quite young. I mean, they're the same age, but they're youngish, but they've got a real maturity about them, which I'm really enjoying, and I think that they'll see that in the other person. Plus, they both love gaming. Like, he wants to go to Nintendo for his ideal date. She blooming loves her Nintendo Switch. I'm sorry. We've nailed it.
He's about to come in. So, or is he?
Dramatic pause.
Hello! Guys, welcome to your date.
Thank you.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
You guys have really played hard to get with me, with each other. Who was ill first?
I was ill first.
You were ill first. So season 5, bam, cancelled.
Yep.
And then season 6,
I was ill.
bam, cancelled. Season 7, everyone's had their vitamin C. And here we are, all well and on top form.
Yes.
Did you tell your friends that you were doing this date?
Some of my friends.
Yes, some. Select few.
Okay, select few. So they've been waiting then for what? We do this once every 4 months. So 8 months effectively they've been waiting
Yep.
Yeah.
to hear how this date goes.
Yes.
Gosh, eagerly anticipating
Oh, very much
news
so.
from you
And
guys.
bugging me about it constantly.
Okay. First things first, I'm going to check that you know each other's names.
Right.
Because that is Christian, sorry, not just Christian, dating even.
Yeah.
101.
Yeah, that probably should have been the first go-to when I walked in the door.
Look,
maybe,
it's-
but
It's
not exactly
an unusual
normal date
environment.
yeah, it's true.
That's fine.
That might have been
Exactly.
a good-
Well, my name's Rachel.
Okay, I'm Caleb.
Nice
Nice to meet you.
2 excellent biblical names.
Yeah.
They are,
Yeah.
aren't
Can I just
they?
say?
That's all.
It's beautiful. Most people go New Testament, but not your parents.
No.
No.
Well, I love Caleb because he's the James Bond of the Bible. He was one of the spies.
Ooh.
Wait,
Shaken, not
talk me through
stirred.
it.
Well, so
Dum, da, da, dum, dum. Dum, da, da, dum, dum.
Moses sent out the 12 spies
Not a gun.
into the promised land.
Oh, probably just a knife.
And so, obviously, they had to sneak around.
Sneak around, scope it out.
Yeah, exactly. Survey the
recce.
scene.
Yeah.
And then they came back, and then there were 2 successful spies who gave good reports. Caleb was one of them.
Yes, he was. The spy. Moses' is spy.
Exactly.
Gosh. Yes. And Rachel.
It's M.
Yeah.
You're M.
Well, no, Moses is M.
Moses is M. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All of the big stories steal from the Bible, and I didn't
Yeah.
realise James Bond was one of them until this moment.
Yeah.
You know? Wow.
Wow.
Caleb Bond. What did Rachel do in the Bible?
She was Jacob's favourite wife.
Favourite wife. Oh my goodness. If you take more than one wife, I'll be pleased. Are you a James Bond fan?
Not like specifically, I would say. Like,
All right, this feels like a dead end.
I can't really delve too much into
No, fine. James
I've
Bond
used
fan?
just about all of my knowledge.
Medium. I've enjoyed the films I've watched, but I wouldn't call myself a fan.
That's probably.
What would you say you are a fan of, cinema-wise? What are we into?
I do like rom-coms.
I was hoping you'd say rom-coms.
They're just so fun, and the main character is usually quite relatable. Like,
Yeah, we all understand Bridget Jones. We do. Apart
Deeply.
from the very expensive flat in central London.
yeah, apart from that, but very unrealistic. But
Probably unsurprising that my favourite type of rom-com is like Definitely Maybe, which is Ryan Reynolds with a lot of women chasing after him. So there you go. Maybe that's just the
Yeah,
flip side
that's
of that.
it. Bridget Jones.
oh
Named
no,
after her, definitely maybe Ryan Reynolds with the women after him. Yeah, fair enough. I haven't watched Definitely Maybe in years. I feel like that's one of those rom-coms that kind of came and went.
never watched it.
Oh,
Sad
No,
day.
so I'm
a
a
good one.
rom-com fan. I haven't
It's a good
seen
one.
it.
Yeah. So, do you want to hear something cool about Caleb?
Yes, of course.
It'd be sad if you didn't.
Oh, boy.
No, I'm alright, thank you. Actually, I'm kind of done.
That's all right, I understand.
What can you do with your hands? What's up with you?
So, my thumbs are double jointed, but so I've got the like.
Adele can bend her thumb like that too.
So
Yeah.
I've actually got that as well.
Yeah.
weirdly. I know you're surrounded by
The full-
mutants.
The full bend, and then but I can also
That's weird.
tuck it behind the knuckle
Goodness.
and like.
Can you do that? Oh,
seen
hey,
people-
that's actually not bad. Oh no, sorry, that's on the side of
that's,
your.
that's
Yeah.
on the side.
I didn't have
I've
the
got
right
the full
angle there.
half
Yeah.
halfway.
Oh my
Okay, that's
gosh.
me. That's.
Yeah, no,
that's
I'm
really
like,
enough.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know,
Gosh.
yeah, really attractive trait to show off on a
And when does that come in handy in the working day?
not often.
What's the other thing you can do?
Oh, and I can kind of control just the
Oh, that's
tip
odd.
of the middle finger.
That is
and nothing
odd.
else.
Yeah, no,
It's
that's
just like a little hello, hello.
that is weird.
You can wave at people.
That's
Weird
magical.
hands. Yeah.
Absolutely magical. Yeah. So now you've got a real claim to fame. You have trodden or trotted the boards.
Trotted the boards.
You're an artiste.
I like doing amateur dramatics, and she's saying trotted because one of my favourite roles was playing the back end of a horse in a pantomime.
Someone's got to do it.
Classic.
It was great, I loved it.
Did you find it a bit stuffy?
Yeah, but like we weren't on stage for all that long, so as soon as we were off, we were like out of the soup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever played the back end of an animal?
Can't say that I have.
That would be a very specific thing in
Yeah.
common.
I mean,
would.
I've been a whole camel in a nativity, but
A whole cow!
well, I mean, I wore a camel costume in a nativity.
Now we're going to change gear a tiny bit here from the hilarity and joy of the back end of a horse to quite a dramatic story of yours.
Oh, yes.
It's a God story. It's a good God story.
Yes.
We like those.
is-
Not a
it's always
bad
good.
God story.
No.
Good God story.
Yeah. Essentially, when I was in secondary school, so year 7 to year 11, I was ill with something called chronic fatigue. Mm-hmm. Not bedridden, but like essentially just like homeschooled and like all that kind of stuff. Just always in bed asleep mostly when I wasn't doing anything else. In year 11, it was coming up to my GCSEs, and I was going to be doing 2 GCSEs total, and was going to be held back. And we hit December time, and we had like a last ditch like treatment thing that the doctor recommended. I went, and it was awful, but there was 3 days of it, so I just kind of had to keep going. And I was like, yeah, this is definitely not my thing, not going to work, because it was all like mental when it was very much a physical thing. But third day going there, I was literally like horizontal in my car. So like my mum was there driving.
He wasn't.
No, I wasn't driving. My mum was driving. I was literally like just asleep in the car on the way there, and then had it awful. And then on the way back, fell asleep again. And I woke up and I was like, I feel weird. Why do I feel like really weird? And then I was like looking around, and then it was like kind of clicked when my mum saw me. It was like, oh, I feel awake. Like I feel like I have energy and that type of thing. And just like suddenly realized like, I'm okay. I'm feeling okay. And it was the type of thing where like, I think my mum very much was like, immediately like, you're healed, because she'd never seen me that awake for the past few years. So like I'd had like good days, but never like seen me like wide-eyed and like full of energy type thing immediately. But yeah, and then been well since, with like elements of like, you know, stamina reduced because I didn't run around as a kid at times, but
Natural.
built that back up mostly.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then ended up doing 5 GCSEs because I rammed all the learning into the last.
That's impressive.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my dramatic.
That's cool, right?
Amen. What a great story.
That's really special.
Yeah.
But you're involved in healing people. In a different, not as sort of the hand of God. Via medicine.
Yes.
The hand of God via medicine.
Yes. I'm a medical physicist. I'm training at the moment. I work in radiotherapy. And basically we're involved in making, the doctor will be like, I want a certain amount of radiation to a certain place to treat this cancer, and then our job is having a responsibility to make sure that actually happens, that the patient gets the radiation they actually need. Almost the end of my second year of training in that. So yeah,
How many years is the training?
3 years.
Gosh, that is
It was really cool.
like such an incredible gift to the people who need it.
Yeah, it's a joy to be working in the area, to be honest.
So good. I'd love to know what it's like to enjoy your job. You guys have something very important in common.
Okay.
Guess what it is?
Oh, I like playing video games on the Nintendo Switch.
Nice. Yep.
That's
Very
my.
nice.
Look at that smile! Ding, 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 ding. What kind of games do you guys play?
My favorite game at the moment is Ace Attorney, which
Oh,
is
nice.
where you
Yeah.
play. You play as a defense lawyer in like cases.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I would like that.
It's really fun.
Okay, so you've got to like get them off. What if they did the crime?
They never have done
Good, good.
in any of the
Moral.
games I've played so far. No spoilers.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look, I'm you can ask Sarah. We will sit and watch the old crime dramas left, right, and centre.
Oh.
So to be a part of them.
Oh yeah, you'd love it. It's brilliant. You
What
get
a
to
dream.
one of the big parts of the game. You get to shout objection.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. Great.
Tell me about your current favourite game.
Ooh, loaded question.
Is that the name of the game?
No.
Because that sounds like a cool game.
question.
The loaded question. Don't get the answer wrong. Current fave.
I'm playing through a game called Fire Emblem, 3 Houses.
I don't know this one.
Not the two houses.
No, not the 2 houses. There's
Three.
There's 3 of them. But it's like a strategy game. So you have different units that you kind of move individually, and it's like turn-based. So the other person then moves their units to try and fight yours.
Ooh.
But like, yeah, but with more mechanics to chess.
Okay.
It's quite fun because it's got like 3 different storylines. So the 3 houses are like 3 houses, almost like Harry Potter, like Hogwarts. There's 3 different
Oh,
houses.
house. It's not a home, a 2 up, 2 down.
No,
Romford.
it's
It's
like schoolhouses.
school. It's set in a school.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you pick like which house you want to be in.
Sure. Slytherin. Were you Slytherin?
Just try not to look like I'm out of my depth.
I'm not in a Harry Potter world, but I did pick probably the equivalent in this game. So
Okay. It's fun to be a baddie sometimes.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's good to be bad.
Now, guys, I'm a bit hungry after all of this gaming chat, you know? Honestly, objecting in court, chatting to Elsa and Wally. I need a snag. What have you guys brought?
Right.
Yeah, dig them out.
Are we
Introduce your
going one at a
food.
time or?
I guess so.
Sure, yeah.
I'll go
You
for
go
it,
first.
So I made bread rolls yesterday.
Oh.
Got one for each of us, and
you
I've
go.
got
I'm going to
some-
do something that's a bit rude, but also complimentary.
Oh, I love a star baker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, just
Properly.
have a little
Okay.
whiff.
Oh, yeah.
That's a homemade bread roll.
Yeah.
If ever I've sniffed one. And I have.
and I've just got some butter to have.
Well, this is so fun.
Yeah.
Have you brought us maybe
Right.
a spread?
I haven't, but I guess I've got the sweet to the savoury.
Nice.
Perfect.
As I have brought Pink Panther wafers
Excellent.
in very much of my referential lifestyle to movies and TV and everything.
Perfect. These look lovely.
Oh yeah,
Fab.
these are my childhood as a biscuit, 100%.
Fab.
So,
Let's crack in.
yeah.
Did you bring anything else?
Oh yes.
Oh, you did?
Drink.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Drink.
Keep us going.
Dr Pepper's.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
So I have to be honest, I haven't had Dr. Pepper before.
Oh.
I've heard very interesting things about
There
it.
we go.
Well,
Here we are.
I spend
I
a
brought
lot
3
of time.
cans.
3 cans! There's a man who knows how to third wheel date.
The ingredients are telling me nothing.
Yeah. It's literally not.
It's like water, sugar, and flavorings.
I often enjoy sweeteners, flavourings, and preservatives.
Oh yeah, the best flavour.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
I like it.
that's unexpected.
There we go.
Cheers, guys,
we go.
to the doctor. So there were a few things you guys wanted to know from each other. Now, in keeping with some of the discussion we've already had, Rachel wants to know what Disney character you would be.
I would like to say Flynn Rider,
He's very fun.
but I feel like
I
probably
think there's a similarity, don't you?
I will very happily take that.
yeah.
But I'd probably go more along the lines of like a Mushu or a Goofy.
Mushu.
Yeah.
I do love Mushu.
Yeah.
The dragon from Mulan,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Very cool.
Dishonor. Dishonor on you.
Dishonor on your cow. Oh,
Yes,
I love
very
people who can quote Mulan. So Caleb wanted to know from you, Rachel,
Mm-hmm.
if you had lockdown again, what would you do with the extra time?
I feel like this is quite a common answer, but I actually really like crocheting, and I never take the time to like crochet. And I've been meaning to like make like a crochet like cushion cover for ages, and I think lockdown would be the only thing that forces me to start because I
Fair
enjoy it, but it's like the effort of starting means that I don't kind of sit down and do
Yeah.
it when I
Yeah.
want to.
I'm going to say it's not a common answer. That's...
I don't know. I have a lot of friends who love crocheting. Maybe it's just the
Okay.
people I keep around.
Maybe. No, I love that. If we're talking about faith, you actually both wanted to know from each other, how do you love to serve? Why don't you go first?
I mean, in my church, I've been like a tech leader for like kind of production leader for the longest time. So I've been doing the sound and just kind of helping out in the background. I quite like being not anonymous, but like I'd like to just serve to like do it. And there's an element where I quite like just being in the background. A quote that I always use, which is from Futurama, funnily enough. But it's if you're doing something right, no one will notice you're doing anything at all.
Well,
Which is just like-
really
That's nice.
good.
Yeah, so it's just being able to serve in my own way, just do it and be able
Sort of,
to.
I just want to write that down. I'm going to use that in like some sort of sermon sometime.
Fab. Yeah.
How do you like to serve?
Well, I like to serve by sort of being like accompanying people in life. So when I was like leader on a youth camp, I really enjoyed like leading the small groups with the young people, just like talking through the Bible and talking about life and just I want to run my own home group eventually. I'm sort of not at the point to be able to host that at the moment, but like being in home groups and being present and engaging and talking with other people and being friends to people as well. I feel like I've felt like a fairly strong sense of being called to that recently, and it's also something I really enjoy. So yeah.
That's brilliant.
All right, let's chat to them one-on-one to see how they think it's going.
Rachel, are you loving your third wheel date?
Yeah, I'm having a great time. Yeah. Yeah, it's been really fun.
Has it been worth the months and months and months of dating and rescheduling?
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah.
And tell me what you think of Caleb.
I really like him. I was like, as I said, he's arrived like really genuine, and we've been laughing a lot, and we've clearly got things in common.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
Are you enjoying your third wheel date?
Yeah, it's been really good. Yeah.
Has it been worth the months and months of waiting?
Yeah, I think so. It's definitely been enjoyable. Nice to know things we have in common and just be able to click on different things. It's been good.
What do you think of Rachel?
She's really great. Yeah, she's
So great,
yeah,
isn't she?
she's really nice and just like I said, kind of that caring and just you can tell she's got that heart. It's really nice.
Yeah.
I think one characteristic I've seen is you've clearly got like a really caring heart. Like you can just see it through what your job is, through like you're saying about how you're serving, like just wanting to, be with people and leading them and taking care of those groups. It's clearly in your heart and you've just got that care and compassion for people and want to help, and that's really cool.
That's awesome. I think you've just come across as so genuine to me. Like, it was really lovely to hear about your story of your health growing up, and your sort of very real, like, wanting to be humble in your service at church. It was really cool. Yeah, you're just like overall character has felt like very genuine. Like you like brought yourself today, and that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. They're 100% going to match. I'm so excited. This is why we do the show. And I think there's a real maturity about the way that they'll approach it. I've got really high hopes for this one. Oh my gosh, they're going to get married. They're going to have tiny computer game babies. That's actual babies who play computer games, not digital VR babies. Maybe both. Who knows how the tech is going to progress?
This is the part where our couple choose between IRL or URL. If they both pick IRL, in real life, we'll send them off on a date without the cameras so they can get to know each other a little better. But if one or both of them go for URL, it's not been a match. And we'll put a link, or URL, in the notes below so that you can get in touch with them directly to ask them out yourself.
Yay! I went IRL. I think we've connected on a lot of different things, and it's like you're clearly somebody who's really cool and like I said, just caring and nice, and I think that works for this.
Yeah. I went for IRL because, similar to what you said, I think we connected really well. I enjoyed our date, and I would like to get to know you more.
Yeah.
It's a match! Yay! Oh my goodness, I totally saw it coming. Didn't I call it, guys? We're so excited that these guys are going to go off and continue to get to know each other, and we'll keep you posted on how it goes. If you want to join me on Salt's Third Wheel Dates, you can apply using the link below. I might gobble down your home baking or get you to school me on computer games, but it'll all be good fun. And if there's no romantic connection with the person that we match you with, that's okay, because we'll give people at home the opportunity to drop you a message and ask you out. And you never know who could be watching.